The sister of a man believed to have been killed in a beach town shooting says her brother was a broken man. A 60-year-old is dead, while a 46-year-old woman and two young men aged 21 and 17 are in a critical condition after being found with gunshot wounds in Waitārere Beach near Levin early yesterday morning. Our newsroom understands the man who died was Benjamin Timmins. Rachel O'Grady has told the Herald her brother was a farmer and soldier. She says he was a staunch peacekeeping man who spent time in Iraq and had been commended for rescuing hostages. New signs of rising tension between Iran and the US. A US official has told Reuters the US is withdrawing some personnel from key Middle Eastern bases. Donald Trump's threatening action against Iran, with thousands of people being reportedly killed in violent crackdowns on anti-government demonstrations. A senior Iranian official told Reuters that Iran has been warning neighbouring countries hosting US troops that it would hit those American bases if Washington strikes. As the death toll climbs, the BBC's Jaya Gol says the regime is acting quickly.
We get in touch with relatives of a 26-year-old young man from Fardis. He was arrested almost 6 days ago, and in a matter of 2 days, he had been put on trial and convicted to death.
Certainty is a big thing businesses are looking for in the election year. Latest courier polling of business leaders commissioned by technology firm Datacom shows that most respondents are upbeat about where the economy is heading. Business Canterbury Chief Executive Leanne Watson says they'd like to see a good pipeline of infrastructure projects in place and strong consumer confidence. She's also seeing positive signs of cross-party agreement.
We certainly don't want to see that pendulum swing if we do happen to see a change of government to take us back 3 years. I think that's really important.
The cause of a fire at a Dunedin Scout Hall yesterday afternoon is still unknown. A fire truck inadvertently discovered the blaze at Roslyn Scout Group Hall around 3:30, and crews are still at the scene this morning, dampening the interior of the building. A digger was required to demolish much of the building's exterior so firefighters could work inside. St John is optimistic this year's budget will spell good news for the organisation. It's advocating for funding to address infrastructure and property challenges so it can volunteer to support rural volunteers. Danica McLean has more.
St John says it's grateful for the funding increases in recent years, and it's encouraged by the positive engagement it's had with ministers, officials, Health NZ and ACC. The charity says with demand rising due to an ageing population and increasing pressure on primary and after-hours care, extra investment is critical.
At least 32 people are dead and dozens injured in northeastern Thailand after a construction crane fell moving onto a moving train. The crane derailed the train and destroyed some of its carriages. The train had been travelling from Bangkok, carrying mostly students travelling for school and workers to regional districts. A 1-year-old and an 85-year-old are among those injured. Legal action has already been announced against the construction company responsible for the crane.